everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. They come in so easily, so crazy, so crazy. Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your... The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by Go. You know the thing.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
You know, the truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was. You know, the truth.
Get your words straight, Jack. He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes. And I resent it like hell. I'm talking about my son, Bo Biden. You're talking about me.
I don't know, Bo. I know Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. It wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use. And he didn't have a job until you became vice president.
They're coming all over the place.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Months after his alleged meeting with the Burmese executives. So this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, a real beautiful company.
The first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
Antifa exists.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up, and they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it, because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. Shame on you. If fool me, can't get fooled again.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down, so it was trained, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I love kids jumping on my lap.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating
A lot of hot sauce. A lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
And by the way, I don't think that's some grand conspiracy. I think this is sort of what power is. I mean this at a sort of high level.
Hello, users, and welcome to another. This is a video, a graphic, live streamed experience. So what I am saying right now, is being transmitted through the entire universe, and then you are witnessing it at this very moment, or later in a period of time, because videos are time travel. If you're watching this even a couple hours later, what I am essentially doing is traveling through time and space to reach you. Think about that. That's a crazy stuff. Anyway, so, what's up, folks? What's up? Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. I am having a pretty good day today. I am a lot very slow at this current moment in time, so please bear with me. Mike Silver, please calm down. Did America change their clocks? Hopefully for the last time. A reminder, there is a bill in the United States Senate, bipartisan bill, to make daylight savings time permanent. So, hell yeah. That's the goal. We have Max the dog, folks. Maxie! He's licking himself. He doesn't want to stop. How's everyone doing? Space-time continuum? I love that continuum. Save the time forever. The Kill the Sunshine Act? Whoa. Maxie. Folks. Maxie. It's Max the dog, look. Max, no. Come up under the bed. Look, he's there. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh my God. Can you believe this dog? Oh, his paws. Oh. Anyway, so I will probably be doing a slightly shorter than average show today. I'm going to get through a couple of news topics that, are relatively good news, and bad news, but also some news nonetheless. And later today, I will be doing Sunday Run Day. I don't know when I'm going to be playing yet. Does anyone have any ideas? I'm considering. There's a lot of considerations. Andrea, have you played Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge for the Game Boy? I have not, actually. Did you keep the receipt so that you can return the human if you don't like them? Yes, actually. I'm beginning impeachment proceedings against this child for crying, waking me up in the morning. I'm just kidding. Look at this dog. Are you seeing this dog? Like, what the hell? Look at him. Jesus Christ. Hello, Jen and Eric's. Alright, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Yeah, so I'm a little slow this morning. Please bear with me. Yesterday was an interesting day. But I'm very slow, so bear with me. But speaking on the subject of, I'm on a slow start today. It happens. We can't be at 100% every day. And so there's someone else out there that I really respect that also understands that you can't be at 100% every single day. And his name is Dave Rubin. So let's watch his latest conspiracy theory that third-degree murder is actually a higher charge than second-degree murder. Well, because the number's bigger. Let's watch.
That's the point.
Oh my God.
If they had gone for the first degree and second degree, virtually everybody across the political spectrum and all over the world would have said justice was done here if he was convicted of those two things.
Now, notice that the person in the background, right, is going like, yup, that's so true. Hey, I just want to say, for the sake of argument, I agree with that. If this motherfucker got first or second degree minimum as far as I'm concerned, if that were actually, I would say it's justice. So I agree with Dave Rubin, folks.
And all over the world would have said justice was done here if he was convicted of those two things. But now by taking this leap, they're setting us up for further destruction. They're setting us up for further upheaval. But in essence, you're making a great point here that Attorney General Keith Ellison, he's ramping up a charge that sounds like it will be very hard to convict on. What? So I think he's intentionally going with this high charge, and short of a full conviction, and I think whatever that means, even if there was a full conviction, they would still find a way to go ahead with the violence they have planned, because that's part of the battle right now. It's not just a legal battle, it's a cultural battle.
Okay, so there's a mysterious they out there. There's a they. We don't know who they are, but they are. So we don't quite know who they are or what they are or where they are. But again, they in fact are. And so, okay, so third degree, this is such a great freeze frame, by the way. So third degree murder, for those of you that don't know, is unintentionally killing someone, intentionally hitting them or doing damage to them, and it having the unintentional effect of killing them. So, like, for example, if you punch someone in the face, right, and then they, like, stumble back and get hit by a car because they land in the middle of the street, that would, in a roundabout way, be a third-degree murder charge. Now, a second-degree murder charge would be, let's say you are killing someone, you know you can kill them, right? Now, you maybe didn't necessarily go into it, you didn't, like, wake up that morning and saying, I'm going to go kill that person. That would be first degree. But, you wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to protect and serve, and you end up, I don't know, putting your knee on someone's throat and not, letting them breathe for 8 minutes, that would be second-degree murder. But what they did is decided to go with third-degree murder because they think it would be easier to convict, even though it's actually not really as accurate. So, but Dave Rubin thinks that third degree is leveled up. It's like, he's evolving, like in Pokemon or something. So, I mean, he's not the smartest guy. And then, of course, I love the guy in the back. I'm just going to play it again.
The point that if they had gone for the first
guy in the
degree and
background
second degree, virtually everybody across the political spectrum and all over the world would have said justice was done here if he was convicted of those two things. But now by taking this leap, they're setting us up for further destruction. They're setting us up for further upheaval. But in essence, you're making a great point here that Attorney General Keith Ellison, he's ramping up a charge that sounds like it will be very hard to convict on. So I think he's intentionally going with this high charge, and short of a full conviction, and I think whatever that means, even if there was a full conviction,
I love that. Short of a full conviction, and whatever that means, it's just so good.
Whatever that means, even if there was a full conviction, short of a full conviction, and I think whatever that means, even if there was a full conviction, they would still find a way to go ahead with the violence they have planned, because that's part of the battle right now. It's not just a legal battle, it's a cultural battle. That's the point, that if they had gone...
God damn it. I'm still trying to figure out who they is. Is it all Keith Ellison? Like, is that the only... That's the only person that was identified, Keith Ellison. So I guess Keith Ellison is, like, cloning himself and, like, just occupying the streets of Minneapolis. I don't... Like, what the fuck? These people are not sending their best, folks. And in the words of the president that Dave Rubin voted for...
Only the really... I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ...
God damn it. I bet Bob has liked the stream. I would literally bet money that Bob has liked the stream. 13 likes, 31 viewers. That's like a fucking pentagram or something. What is that? That's like the backwards. Oh, you fucked it up. 14 likes. Now I need 41 viewers. Oh, wait, no, 32 viewers, 13 likes. I saw that. Y'all doing the reverse. That's it. That's the end of the sentence. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning. I'm having a good morning. I am looking forward to having a good morning. Well, a good afternoon. I'm mostly looking forward to the noon. You know that, like, you know? It's like literally a single second experience. Noon, right? It's before noon at 11:59:59. It's noon at 12:00:00, and then it's afternoon at 12:01 or 12:00:01, right? So I'm looking forward to that noon. I'm looking forward to, like, yo, it's gonna be fucking noon, right? And that's what I'm looking forward to the most here. So palindrome, that's it. Thank you, the Sarah palindrome. Thank you. Andrea is the best fan base ever. So diverse, ants, so good people. Yes, ants. I agree. Well, Bob's gonna have to do a lot of leveling up before he gets a wrench in my chat room. Sorry, I don't have mods. I'm gonna maybe if I can get 200 viewers per stream, maybe I'll consider adding a moderator. If I get a consistent 200 per stream for 14 days, how about that? There you go. Then maybe I'll consider it. But until that happens, I don't need ya. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got some ass fuck. I think we have some ass fuck. Let's read some good news. I don't know. I kind of don't want to cover anything bad. Like, I just want to cover some good stuff. Please allow ads to support our journalism. I'd prefer not to. All right. How's the baby? Pretty good, I think. I did a lot of weed last night, so I'm very slow this morning. Oh yeah, I streamed last night. Yeah, if you watched my stream last night, I was blasted out of my mind. Very fun. So then I slept for, I don't know, and then I woke up, and I think I'm almost done my cup of coffee. As you can see, I don't know, can you see? I don't know. It's almost done, and it hasn't really hit me, so, right? But this should be good. I'm gonna have a fun day. That's the thing, is I'm gonna have fun. That's it. Exactly. All right, folks. So, Ilhan Omar, the best member of Congress, right? Or, like, you know, she's in the running. Omar reintroduces bill seeking to cancel rent mortgage payments during pandemic. Hell yeah! Right? So, there we have a little photograph. Very, very, very good outfit here, I have to say. Representative Ilhan Omar D. Min on Thursday introduced for the second time a bill that would guarantee a full payment forgiveness on rent and home mortgage payments through the coronavirus pandemic. Under the bill titled the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act, there would be no accumulation of debt for renters or homeowners, as well as no negative impacts on a person's credit rating or rental history. Now, again, for those of you that don't know, there is an eviction moratorium, but there is not a rent moratorium. And as a result, there are people out there that right now, they would be evicted if it weren't for the moratorium, and they've got $12,000 of rent that is just fucking backed up because they couldn't qualify for unemployment because maybe they were an Uber driver and they couldn't, qualify for unemployment with that. Maybe they're in a southern state and their unemployment coffers are almost depleted and they basically got nothing. There's a lot of people out there that actually exist, and it's not like a fairy tale, that are poor and are not in a good spot right now. And Ilhan Omar is one of the only people in Congress who actually pays attention to that stuff. So it's pretty good. Pretty good, I say. The legislation also calls on the Department of Housing and Urban Development to establish and oversee a landlord relief fund to cover any losses landlords would receive as a result of the payment cancellations. I don't know if I agree with that. When you get into the market, it's risky. Why should we bail out the landlords? Now, I know that this is the giveaway, right? This is how they get people to try to support it. But, it's a risky business. I know people that bought some GameStop stock, and then their stock portfolio went down, and they lost their money. Are they going to get a bailout? Sometimes, when you buy a rental property, sometimes there's a pandemic, right? Whoops, you should have fucking researched. You should have knew that there might have been a pandemic. It's a risky fucking business. So I personally don't agree with the landlord relief fund, but I'm fine with it being in there. Omar, under the legislation, also hopes to increase the availability of affordable housing by creating an optional buyout to enable the purchase of private rental properties by nonprofits, public housing authorities, cooperatives, community land trusts, and state or local governments. What we should also do is institute national rent control, but that's, just saying. Omar said Thursday while introducing the bill along with some of its more than 20 co-sponsors that the country is facing an unprecedented crisis that has put millions of Americans at risk of housing instability and homelessness. No good, no good. To avoid an even larger crisis, we must cancel rent and mortgage payments during this pandemic. The Democratic Congresswoman added, "This isn't a radical idea. It's what is needed to prevent an even bigger crisis." The Minnesota Congresswoman added that while President Biden's sweeping $1.9 trillion rescue relief package, dubbed the American Rescue Plan, extends the national rent moratorium, it is not a long-term solution. People across this country will be forced to pay tens of thousands of dollars in back rent when it ends, she said. In some cases, local governments are allowing evictions to continue despite the moratorium. In other cases, landlords are going bankrupt due to the lack of income. Hey! It's a risky business. You know what I'm saying? It's risky. Like, if I go buy a fucking... Like, look at my shelf. I got a gamer shelf. I'm a gamer. You see me? I'm a gamer. So what? So at the top of my gamer shelf, I've got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? Now imagine, like, they reprint all of these Yu-Gi-Oh sets, and then the value of them plummets. Am I going to get a fucking tax write-off? Am I going to get my money back? Is the U.S. government going to bail me out? No! They're not going to do that. It's a risky business, right? Investing in children's card games is a risky business. So I don't understand why these homeowners, these landlords, as they call themselves, so what? Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, go get a real job. Am I right, fuckers? Am I right? They should just go get a real job. Anyway, so this is pretty awesome. You can read the rest of that if you'd like to do so. And fully support it. Obviously, when I say that landlords should not be given relief, I am just being merely theoretical. When it comes to this bill, I support it nonetheless. But I just want to say, again, oops, right? Not every investment pays off. What about all those, hundreds of thousands of mom and pop shops across the country that went under over the last, 36 months? What about them? Are they going to get a bailout? Nope. So why should the landlords get a bailout? You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. And fuck you if you're a landlord. Although, I guess maybe you're not going to be a landlord for long, so maybe not fuck you. But anyway, fuck you nonetheless. Whew. Yo, my back just cracked. Damn, that felt good. Yo, I got, reverberating effects. Woo! How's everyone doing? Let me get a vibe check. Let me get a vibe check. What's up, y'all? An ugly, dirty, STD-infected dick is not a good one. I had to clarify. What? Oh, there's another message. Landlords can suck a dick. Them and the banks that they owe money to can share that dick. I see. Okay. All right. Andrea should be on MSNBC as a contributor. Yes, I agree. I agree. Why do you think I'm in talks with them right now? Yeah, I got some really funny comments on my Jimmy Dore video. Making coffee. I'm going to be making coffee as soon as this fucking stream is over again, because I had 1 cup and it was not enough. Don't you mean MSDNC? Yes. And I mean that as a good thing, because I love the Democrat Party. Choking on ashes. I'm stoned and lazy. I should be tidying up. You said that like 3 or 4 times this fucking stream so far, bitch. Holy shit. Y'all are really stoned. You keep saying the same thing. I mean, I'm not mocking you. I'm just pointing it out. Like, I'm just saying that is behavior that you have engaged in. I don't know if you remember, because, you know, short-term memory loss, but you have said that at least 3 times. Can you swear on MSNBC? I'll force them to figure it out. They can have fun with the dump button. They can feel free to beep, beep, and bloop, as far as I'm concerned. New baby in the house means lots of covfefe. It doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really I mean, the only effect that it has for me is that if I am going to do drugs, which I love doing, I'm going to have to, like, make sure that the baby's not around. So, that's it. Which, the baby is not going to be in my room, so who cares? I'm feeling guilty. I bet you feel guilty. I bet. When are you never stoned? Are you talking to Choking on Ashes or me? I just yelled, "Hail Satan" at a Christian stream. LMAO. Got him. Destroyed. Like with facts and logic. Yo, I need some water? Yo, I love water. Water is like, I'm gonna drink some more. I like water that much. I'm just gonna fucking drink some more. Check this out.
And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television.
My Lord. God, I love water. Like, you ever just feel, right? Like the water, it just goes down your throat, and it just feels so good. Going down your, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna drink some more fucking water. This is awesome. Oh, it's just amazing. I just feel like I feel like it's medicine. I feel like it cures all of my ails, and it's water. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is unbelievable. I really just...
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. I just like, being a human being in the year 2021 is so cool. Like it really, okay, so again, I know, bear with me. I'm going off on one of these again. So imagine, right? Imagine there's literally thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, millions of years of humans on this planet, right? Just existing, right? And this is the first moment in human history. Like, there, you know, we got some people in the chat who, like, when they grew up was pre-internet, right? You know? Imagine that. Now, when I grew up, I didn't get internet access until I was, like, 12. But I knew of the internet. Like, I knew it existed, right? But there are people right now in this chat room that were born, right? And they live their lives, right? And they're just alive. They're human beings. And then, all of a sudden, the internet comes out. It's incredible. And so, the internet comes out. It exists. You are now in fucking shitfuck Iowa or Minnesota or fucking Kansas, right? And you can now call someone, right? in China and have a real-time communication. Isn't that incredible? My first internet was dial-up, so I'm on that team. It was really bad. Now imagine, right? Imagine, like, you can now speak to everyone across the world for the first time. It's incredible. It's incredible, right? This is the world that we live for millions of years, right? There were humans that lived all of their lives maybe only seeing like 100 fellow humans. You know what I mean? Like, they maybe even 50 humans they'd ever saw in their entire life, right? And then now, like for me it's bizarre because like I'm a live streamer, right? So it's like I get people coming into my stream from Europe. It's like, what? I get people coming into my stream from like Vietnam. It's like, whoa. I get people coming into my stream from Japan. I'm like, what? And it's like, what's going on here? But it's the power of the fucking internet. It's incredible. Like, think about this. Think about this. It's just truly, I mean, it really is in all senses.
Unbelievable.
Wow, man. And what are we doing with our lives? Like, think about it. Think about it. We have the capability of speaking with anyone in the world at any point. And we are the most depressed that humans have ever been. Like, I mean, like, it really is bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Like, think about this. This is bizarre. Right? This fucking shit's bizarre. Okay, so you're telling me, like, imagine you tell someone who lived in like fucking 1012, right? Like, that's not that long ago when you really think about it. It's only a couple of years ago, 1012. But let's say you're talking to someone from 1012. Let's say it's like, it's June 13th or something. It's nice outside. There's bees or whatever. I don't know. Are there bees 1,000 years ago? Probably. Anyway, so you're speaking to someone in 1012, right? And now imagine you tell this motherfucker, right? You've already gotten over the fact that, you're from the future. Like, you've already figured that out. That's already been understood. And then you start to tell them about the future, right? So you're at that point in the conversation. So you've already explained, I'm from the future. You prove it. You whip out the beep boop device, right? So you prove it. They probably pass out. It's like 4 days later. They finally come to terms with it. Okay, so now you're at the point in the conversation where you can tell them about the future. And you tell them that, yes, humans are more depressed, more unhealthy, and just like more disgusting than ever before. And we can talk to anyone across the world. By the way, you see that thing in the sky? We just went on there. Like, imagine, right? Imagine, like, what? Like, the guy would probably be like, what? Why are you people so depressed? That's what I'm saying. Why are you fuckers so depressed? I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm going off. Should I get back on the rails? What else do we have here? Got some news, folks. We got some motherfucking news. All right, folks, let's go. Woo! What about a boomba? I have these thoughts a lot. I'm a 54-year-old British woman chatting to you in the chat. That's unfucking. Why and how? Why and how? That's my birthday? Hell yes. What, June 13th? Is that what I said? Hell yeah. I'll remember that. Maybe. It's incredible. Like, this is just... like, think about it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I like making that noise. I'm sorry. The power of the internet plus pretty streamer equals diverse audience. I love diverse audience size. My God. Anyway, so again, I'm probably going to end this show. Yo, it's only 9 a.m.? It's 9 a.m.? Wait, what? When did it become 9 a.m.? Wait, hold on. Hold on. When did it become 9 a.m.? It's 9:30? When did it become 9:30? Holy shit, I can't with this. What? I can't. It's 9:30? According to who? According to fucking who? It's 9:30. Daylight savings? It says 10:30 on my phone. Why does my computer say 9 and it says 10 on my phone? What's happening? Yo, I can't right now. I can't. Yo, I'm way too fucked up for this. Why does my computer say 9? Is my computer fucked up? Is my computer accounting for the fact that they're going to pass bipartisan legislation? My computer updated last night, motherfucker. It was on for like an hour doing its little beeps and boops, and now it's 9:30. What the fuck? That's me right now, Mr. Freak. That emoji is so good. What emoji is that? Is that like woozy or something? What is that? Hovering over doesn't tell me. So okay, it is 10:30, right? Like it is, or 10:40. Yo, that fucking freaked me out, man. That freaked me out. Holy shit. What the hell is happening right now? Holy shit. Okay, now that I've remembered what time it actually is. This is so fun, yo. Oh man, I love living life. Like, can we just talk, like, that was like the most entertaining thing that's happened to me in a long time. I personally like daylight savings time, but then think that's because of my seasonal affect disorder, and I'm not an early riser. I need more daylight. Yeah, I mean, you should support the bipartisan bill in the United States Senate. Call your senators. In fact, I'm going to call them right now. I'm not actually going to do that. But we should both call our senators, and we should say, yo, sign on to the legislation. And then they're going to go like, and then I'm going to say, do it, bitch. And then they're going to go like, and then I'm going to hang up. My grandma was illiterate and a refugee when she had to leave her home during the war. She was happy that they had a moon where she ended up. So I think the internet is what you make of it. I mean, that's incredible to me. Like, again, think about, again, most of humans existing, right? They did not have words. Like, think about that. Like when I say think about that and you think about that, do you think about it with words? Chances are you do. But imagine you have no words. Imagine there's just no words. You got nothing, folks. Imagine. Like, you're thinking about it and it's just, what? Like, right? Like, that's crazy. That's unbelievable. My lord. My lord. I can't believe that shit. It's crazy. Body language. Yeah, imagine your friend was just like, and you're like, I know what that means. You know? Nowadays, when your friend goes like, you have no idea what that means. Right? But, you know what I'm... So, like, but fucking 4 million years ago, y'all were like... And then everyone was like... and they just... It's crazy. Yo, why does my computer say it's 9:40 a.m.? Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord have fucking mercy on my soul. Wow. Wow. Yo, I need some more water. Fuck me. I need some motherfucking water.
And he's like this, and we were, I need water. Help me. I need water. Help.
Wave his hands around. Yeah, man. Imagine. Imagine watching something on a screen and not being able to have chat. Is that English? Hold up, folks. Hold up. So, okay. Imagine watching something on a screen. So that's, now everyone think in your brain. Okay, so you're watching something on a screen. Okay, so imagine that. And not being able to have chat. That's where it gets off the rails. That's where I start to lose. Like, am I under? Okay, so watching something on a screen, check. We're great. Right? That's awesome. I understand that. And not being able to have chat. What the fuck? That's where I lose it. I don't. Does that mean, like, imagine watching, like, the video later and you can't chat? Like, have chat? What? What? Is that, like, not chatting? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. The message had its intended effect. Alright, okay. This motherfucker's a teacher, by the way, according to reports. My theory of, shouldn't Good Morning Comrade be on, Jeffrey? It's 9:40, according to my computer. Shouldn't you be doing a live stream, motherfucker? What's going on? Yo, how do I change my computer time? Help. I'm gonna tweet that out. Help. My computer says it's 9:40. I'm gonna tweet that. Yo, what the fuck? Leave Jeffrey alone. I refuse. My theory of Tower of Babel is that it's a story about the devolution of intuitive, perfect body language into fractured languages. Alright. Hell yeah. Right click on the clock. Alright. Okay. Show Cortana button. Whoa. Am I playing Halo? What's happening? Adjust date time. Is that what I need to do? Is it going to adjust it for me later? Oh, synchronized? Yo, it's 10:45. We're back. We're back, folks. We're back, everyone. We're back. Oh, God. I don't know where I went. But I'm glad to be back. I feel like I just time traveled. It's incredible. But, like, think about this, right? Now, if you were to go about your day, this is an experiment, like just an experiment for you. Get a watch, right? Turn all other clocks off. Get a watch, right? And just, like, hold down the buttons, right? Don't look and just hold down the buttons or whatever. And then just put a random time on the watch. And then don't look at it. And then go to sleep. No alarms. Okay? I know, this is... I've done this before. Okay, so you go to sleep, no alarms. You wake up. Whenever you wake up, you look at the watch. And you go about your day. Think about that. Think about it. Doesn't that sound awesome? Like, doesn't anyone just want to, like, take a couple days off and do that? Like, doesn't that sound really cool? Anyone wanna hit up that experiment with me? I'll stream whenever the watch says 10. I don't know, it could be fucking 11 p.m., but I don't know. The only problem is it's hard to find a way to just, like, turn every single time off. I'd have to make sure I don't know what time it is. Because, like, that's the way your brain... We're talking about the way the brain works. Like, because, like, my brain saw 9:30, and I was like, whoa! You know what I mean? That's crazy, right? And so, like, but we're all about manipulating the world and the way you perceive the world. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what daylight savings time is, right? Is, like, you perceive the world and, like, all the clocks say it's fucking 10. Is it 10? Says who? Well, says the clock, so I guess it must be. But your brain knows it's off. Like, doggies know it's off. Doggies are like, yo, where's my food, bitch? It's been an hour. What's happening, right? Right, Max? Yeah, see, Max is starving. So doggies know about daylight savings time. They know that they fuck us up. Right, so now imagine doing that, but with anything. Imagine just changing the way you perceive the world and then just living in that altered world, right? That is what it's like for Trump supporters. They are living in a world where Donald Trump secretly won the election and he's the shadow president. That's the world that they're living in. Think about that. You can live in a world like that with just a watch. It's crazy. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable, folks. I need to, like, get this cut from this clip.
Everybody comes in your grandmother. So crazy. So crazy. Everybody comes. So crazy. So crazy.
I love it.
So crazy. So crazy. So crazy. So crazy. Everybody comes in your grandmother.
I need to get the so crazy clipped from that so I can loop it better. But yeah, that's like one thing. I love doing that shit. I love just kind of experience. Y'all ever, like, I'm sorry, this show's just evolved into nothing. I'm sorry, I'm too tired and, like, too in a bizarre mood for this. But, people genuinely think the COVID vaccine is a 5G. Imagine, like, imagine that's the world that you live in. It's incredible. But, like, we can do this in a controlled experiment, in a controlled environment. You know what I mean? Like, imagine, right, not, like, being around computers. Like, I'm a computer kind of person. That's what I do, because I'm a freak and I have no friends, right? But, like, but imagine, like, you're in, like, a fucking, like, you know, you just turn all your computers off, right? For 3 days. You just, maybe even a week. Go for, like, let's see how long. Turn all the electronics off in the whole everything. Never interact with an electronic. Never know what the real time is. Don't look at your cell phone. Could you imagine not checking your cell phone for a week? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine not checking your cell phone for 7 minutes, let alone 7 days? I can't. Look, I'm checking it right now. You know, I mean, I don't know. I like doing this stuff. Big brain. My brain is very small. Damn those phone waves. No music. I guess you can have music as long as you have music on a device that doesn't tell you the time. So like a CD player, vinyl, you know, like maybe a cassette player, something like that. It's awesome. Keep riffing. Okay. Again, I'm going to do a Sunday run day today. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. I don't know. Yo, I have to pee. That's incredible. I will be right back. I have to pee. So, I mean, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. I'm a human. I'm gonna get more coffee. Maybe I'll get back to the news after I get some more coffee in me. I'll be right back. Oh, my Lord, have mercy, please. Max, my socks. Max, my socks, why? Yo, it's fucking cold. Holy shit. Max, the gosh darn dog. Oh, man. Oh, full cup of coffee. Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Is she ever coming back? Well, I guess I did, so. Bio breaks. Yo, that's epic. Yo? You hear birds in North Carolina? Yeah, they're fucking all over the place. All your cassette players are broken. Get a new one? So, okay. This is something I think about often. So, imagine, right? Now imagine everything that it is, like, in a part of you that is human. I know, right? That made no sense. Let me extrapolate. This is a multiple sentence long process. Okay, so imagine you're a human. Well, what do you do that you absolutely have to do? 2006 post? I don't see 2006 post. It was very hard for me in 2006 to acquire mobile phones psychologically. Now I suffer. Yes, I agree. I didn't have a phone until 4 years ago. I got this phone 4 years ago. But anyway, okay, so you know, for me, I'm a very peculiar case, right? Like, look at my existence, all right? You're looking at my existence and you're like, what the hell's going on here, right? Like, you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck? I know, I understand, that's fine. So you're looking at me like, what is this bitch wearing? It's like a sweater of some kind. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. But now imagine you're me, though, right? In my life, I just fucking am at home all day. I work from home. That's incredible. I don't have anywhere to be. I make my own hours, and I get to do basically anything I want. It's pretty awesome. I want to say, I just want to, like, you know, I'm super thankful for everyone that fuels this, like, bizarre experience that I get to go through. Let me drink some more of this coffee. Now, oh man, that is so good. Oh, I need some more. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was fucking amazing coffee. Anyway, so now imagine, like, what do I need to do every single day? What do I need to do? Like, to be a human? Like, and I want y'all to extrapolate from this in your own personal sense. Well, you think to yourself, you need to brush your teeth. All right, well, you don't have to. You don't fucking have to. But you should. You should. It's like something that you should do. So, yeah, all right, brush your teeth. Okay, cool. Well, what else do you need to do? I don't know. Go to the bathroom? Pee? Poop? All right, that's easy. Right? I can do that. That's not, you know. You need to eat food? Well, do you? Like, think about that. So I haven't eaten any food today. Why would I? Do I need to eat food? Will I die if I don't have food? When I say need, that's what I'm saying. Like, you will die if you hold in your fucking urine for 24 hours. You will die, motherfucker. That shit will pop. You will pop like a balloon. You know what I think? But, like, if you don't eat for 24 hours, all right. Now, imagine not drinking water for 24 hours. I don't recommend it. But I've not had water for 24 hours. Made me feel like shit. Right? So I would definitely not stray from that. But I love, like, testing the boundaries of being a human. It's one of my favorite things in the world. Right? So, like, this is something I'm planning on maybe doing this over in the next couple of weeks. I might do this. Is stay up for 48 hours. Okay, so what is another thing you do as a human? Sleep. Well, do you need to? Yeah. But, like, how do you need to? Do you need to sleep for 8 hours in between your shifts? Well, I don't have any shifts, so I'm probably at some point going to try to stay up for 36 to 48 hours. Because once you get up to that point, life becomes really interesting. It just becomes super cool. Look at this dog. Can you fuck... Are you serious right now? Like... Wow. Anyway, I had a meth binge and I was up for 8 days. Tell me more about that if you so want to. But 8 days though, that's crazy. Then I don't know what meth does to you, but if it makes you stay up for 8 days, that sounds interesting. But yeah, staying up, the longest I've ever stayed up is somewhere around 50 hours or so. And it's just like, it starts to get really cool. Have you ever fasted until you were in pain? Yeah. When I was a kid, I would go weeks. I would go, well, not weeks, not to say like multiple. I would go like, anywhere between 6 to 10 days with no food very frequently for a couple years when I was younger. Guardian Peace on Twitter DM. I don't know if I'm in the mood for news. I'm just like kind of chilling right now. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think I'm in a good state of mind to comment on serious news right now. So I'd rather just maybe do that tomorrow. So, I don't want to cover a very serious topic and then be kind of wacky and zany. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will cover that. I got you. But yeah, I love testing the boundaries of humanity. It's extremely fun. So I've got some plans coming up. This is like famous last words here, put this in the cringe comp later. But I got some plans coming up. In a couple weeks, I'm going to do some experimentation with the brain, with the body. It's very situationist. What does that even mean? Situationist. Here we go, folks. To the Google. The term situationist refers to the construction of situations. Well, that helps. One of the early central concepts of the Situationist International, the term also refers to any individuals engaged in the construction of situations. Fuck yeah. Or more narrowly, to members of the Situationist International. I love constructing a situation. I love language. Language is just amazing. Like, imagine, like, you're me, right? Now imagine you are also someone else, but you have a good sense of humor. Now, like, I know that there's probably a lot of these dumb fucks. Like, they're not here right now. They'd have bad senses of humor. They're not here. They're not watching the fucking stream. They're not, I'm not funny. Like, they left a long time ago, right? But, like, y'all, I imagine, have a good sense of humor, right? Now, imagine words are funny. Like, for me, like that is extremely funny to read that definition. Okay. The term situationist refers to the constructions of situations. It's just amazing. It's an amazing... That is beautiful art in linguistic form, I have to say. It's just so good. Oh, Lord have fucking mercy. God, that's amazing. Wow. It's impressive. It's a bad definition. It lacks context. I don't care if it's a good or a bad definition. That's not the analysis I'm giving, right? That's not the analysis that I'm providing here. I'm analyzing the words themselves and how they're put together. A situationist is someone who constructs situations. It's just... I want to give you all an example of another hilarious string of words in the English language. All right, listen to this.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened.
So I want you to, like, that's the part.
Period of time.
It's a very tough period of time. There's never been such a time where such a thing has happened. Like, it's incredible. It's an incredible string of words.
People in law and order.
Just listen to it.
We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened.
There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened. It's, like, incredible. That's incredible words. Like, for human, like, oh my God. That's incredible. I love language so much. Fuck me. Zerzan wanted to abolish all measurements of time in society. Yo, I'm so down with that, though. I am so down with that. Like, that's the problem, right? Is that, like, we are stuck in, like, the society that we live in. But again, you can just make any, like for example, if I had the money, that's really the restriction here. Like, let's say, I got, like, let's say $200 million, right? Okay, cool. So I can literally build anything I want, anywhere I want, and I can live there for the rest of my life with no issues whatsoever. Okay, so cool. Let's imagine we're playing Minecraft, essentially. Like, that's the world that I'm living in. Yo, I gotta play Minecraft sometime. Should I do Minecraft streams? Bro, I should do Minecraft streams while talking about this stupid shit. Anyway, so that sounds great. That sounds great. I am a fan of benzos, but I do not do them often. But I am a fan. I'm a moderate fan of them. They make me very, very, very giddy, and chill. So I like being giddy and chill. I love drugs. But okay. Now imagine you're playing Minecraft, but in real life. Now imagine you've got, like, let's just go to the middle of the woods or something. Let's build myself like an interesting environment to just, like, live in. You can do anything. Like, think about that. Like, what are the constraints to your life? What are the constraints? Well, right now we live in a capitalist hellhole, a borderline dystopia. It's not good, right? But if you do get enough money to live, you can do literally anything. Now imagine there's a group of a couple million people that have all the money in the world and they can do anything. Now imagine that, right? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these, like, Bill Gates, all those motherfuckers. And even the smaller millionaires and billionaires. Now imagine, you've got enough money to do anything in the world, okay? And you continue to work? What? Like, imagine! Right, okay, now imagine, not only that, now imagine you're Jeff Bezos or whatever. So you've got all the money in the world, you can do literally anything, and you decide to try to, bust unions in your workplace? What? Like, I just, like, think about that. It's incredible to me. It's incredible. If I ever got enough money, I would not be in this fucking society. I would just check out of society. I would get myself, like, a fucking, like, sea dome or something. I would live under the sea dome, right? And I would just live. Like, I would check out from society. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But, like, these people, they literally have all the money in the world, and they just sit on it and do nothing. It's incredible to me. Oh my God, it's incredible. Hey, Bodan. A tourist visits a dervish in his house and says, "Where the hell is all your furniture?" He replies, "Where's yours?" And the tourist says, "But I'm a visitor." And the dervish replies, "So am I." I love that. That's incredible. That's incredible. I don't know what that means, but I like it. They can't do anything because everything for them is making money. I know, that's the thing. That's the thing that's crazy. Like, wouldn't it just be so, like, oh God, I'm really thinking about doing Minecraft while just, like, talking about dumb bullshit like this. I feel like that's a really good combination. I don't get it. I don't know what a dervish is, but the idea is that, you know, we have no house, you know? We are visiting that house because we're only here temporarily. Theoretically, the house could be there forever until, you know, breakdowns, natural, you know, whatever the fuck. Hell no! I would take people with me. I wouldn't live by myself. If I became like a rich motherfucker, I would not live by myself. I would select every single person I know and bring them there. Like, the ultimate commune. I would absolutely not live by myself. Is this the brainstorming session? We're storming something. And it's not the Capitol. That's my MAGA humor. Earn some money, debate some MAGA? I wish it were that simple. I wish I could just debate a MAGA and earn money. I wish that were true. But that's not a thing that exists. So, unfortunately to say. My dog is noisy? Yeah, this dog is fucking noisy as shit. Maxie, you're so beautiful. Don't stop. This motherfucker had nightmares last night. So I woke up. This guy was kicking me. He was like, "Bow, bow, bow," and I was like, oh my god, Max, are you okay? So then I just start petting him, and he wakes up and he looks at me, and there's like 2 seconds if he just looked at me. He's like, and then he started licking my face. He was like, bow, bow, bow. He was like shaking. He sounded like he was gonna fucking die. He was abused, so you know, that sucks. No good, but not anymore, folks. Not anymore. Don't they have streams that set up debates? Just asking. I have no idea how that shit works. They are called Mev Levy. I love Mev Levy. We go way back. Max was lucid dreaming. I hope. Yo, dreams are just amazing. There's like a very particular type of dream that I had last night where there is no dream. I'm just fully conscious and I'm like thinking like about this is why probably I'm so bizarre this morning. Is my entire dream was basically, you know that like state where you're like asleep or like trying to get to sleep and your brain is just thinking about things. Now imagine that, except you're actually asleep and your body is resting and your brain is still like able to capable of thinking about whatever you want. So I had like 10 hours because, you know, there's like time dilation and stuff. So I had like 10 hours of just like thinking about life in the universe and like what I can do as a human. Right, and that's why I guess maybe I'm so bizarre this morning, but it's extremely awesome. I love exploring the consciousness. It's incredible. It's incredible. That's what I think. Think about that though. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Okay. So imagine, right? You and your buddies, like let's say you work in the liver department, right? You work in the liver department. You and your buddies, you construct a human being, right? You're just trying to live, right? You were created because like a cell divided or something, right? So you're just there. You're alive for no reason other than to construct a human being. So you construct that human being, and then the brain in the brain department, they're able to make that human being think that that human being is one thing. Like, isn't that incredible? Like, imagine, like, you think you're a person. Oh, I'm a person. I am one singular person. You're not a singular person. You're made up of trillions of different people that are all working together to let you, the fucking lucky bitch you are, let you think that you're one person. You're not one person. Bodan, I'm a little bored lately, so I don't have much desire watching Andrea's shows. Did you watch my Scythe? You were here last night, weren't you, Bodan? I'm like, maybe I'll watch it. I'm sorry, that's funny. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I'm using a research benzo right now called clonazepam. It's literally a mix of Klonopin and Xanax. It's amazing. Be careful. Be careful with research chemicals, but, you know, let us know how it goes. All my dreams are worry dreams. That's how I used to be before I became a lucid dreamer. I'm a Scientologist. I might be. Who knows? Bonan is here. We can now start the show. Hell yeah, folks. Thank you, Bonan, for finally arriving. Let's start the show, everyone. Just kidding. Woo! Again, folks, I'm going to be doing a Sunday-ass motherfucking run day. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet. Feel free to join me. Feel free not to join me. I don't know. Maybe I won't even talk on stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have fun. Maybe I'll just exist. Who knows what I'm going to do? I could do anything. That's the thing is, I can do anything. I can. It's incredible. Are you talking about me, Campos? Do I ever mix my drugs? All the time. Always. Every time I do drugs, there's a mixture. Why wouldn't you mix? Coffee, for example. I drink coffee with everything. I drink coffee with alcohol. I drink coffee with weed. I drink coffee with everything. I haven't had coffee with pain meds, though. I should try that. Reminder, I am not a professional. I do not recommend anybody do anything. I am just a person giving my own experiences in the world. These are my own personal stories. I do not endorse or recommend any sort of behavior. How many of the world's problems are we able to pin on Bodan? At least 6. Choking on ashes. What is... You keep posting like decimals. What is that? 1515. What does that mean? Weed is good. Anything that comes from the earth. I know that this is a fallacious form of thinking, right? But anything that comes from the earth, I'm just so intrigued in. Like, imagine, right? Imagine being like fucking, like, I don't know, let's say it's 1,000,000 years ago, and you're like a dog, or whatever, like a wolf. I don't know, you're something, right? It's 1,000,000 years ago. You're a wolf, you're something. And you just like fucking get high. Like, doesn't that sound cool? Like, let's just say you eat something or, like, do something and you just get fucking high as hell. That's incredible. Some mixtures can be toxic. Yeah, I know, of course. I don't do that much. I'm mostly into natural stuff. Things that come from nature. I mean, I like chemicals, don't get me wrong. I eat chemicals every day for breakfast and as a midnight snack. I love chemicals. And I love how they interact with my blood and my body. But that being said, as far as drugs go, I'm not into the chemical thing. I like coffee and anything else that comes from the ground. Dogs, wolves, bears are the ultimate shamans. Imagine you're just like a dog and you're getting high as shit. Imagine, isn't that incredible? Wouldn't that be just an incredible experience? When was my last trip? I went to New Jersey a couple months ago, so I would classify that as a trip. Everything is chemicals. Yeah, damn right. Dolphins get high from pufferfish. That sounds amazing. Imagine you're a dolphin and you're high as fuck and you're just like going through the ocean. Imagine that. Why that time specifically? The last one I had that wasn't just like recreational, it was probably 3 weeks ago. Oh, Manus Burn. Yo, this coffee, I'm drinking this coffee and it's like slowly but surely waking me up. Get the gears turning. I love I've been drinking way too much caffeine lately. It's actually becoming a problem. I'm going on like 600 milligrams a day for the past couple days. So I'm probably going to try to cut this as my second to last cup of coffee, but my dog got high once after he ate a cookie. His legs turned into spaghetti and his eyes were stoner reds. Oh, that's really funny. I love the idea of giving pets drugs, but like you should not do that, as I would consider it a form of animal abuse because they can't consent. But just, you know, I love the idea of it. Like, I would love to know what, like, certain pets would have, like, experiences on certain drugs. But I just don't think it's morally right to do that, personally. Okay, I already read that. Andrea, have had some amazing life-altering trips. Used to go to Asheville, North Carolina, and had a friend up there who had some really, really good stuff. I love good stuff. Think about the word stuff. Isn't stuff amazing? Think about that word. That is an incredible word. Okay, what does stuff mean? It could mean literally anything. You are drinking covfefe right now? Hell yeah, Bodan. I like to watch sailing channels with catamarans now, like Gone with the Winds or La Vagabondie. Sailing to Pacific Islands or your own catamaran is amazing. There you go. There's so many fucking ways to use stuff. I know, it's incredible. What if the animals want the drugs but they can't say yes? I mean, again, I'm just giving my own disclaimers. Yo, it's 11:20. Holy shit. I'm probably going to end this stream at some point soon. So I'll be back with Sunday Runday. I'm considering... Ooh, my lord. I'm considering, what am I considering? How do I finish that sentence, folks? Help me. Okay. I don't know. I'm considering making the stream today bizarre. Any Doom today? I don't think so, Bodan. Maybe. I mean, possibly, but I don't think so. You might be responsible for taking down Ethan Ralph's store. Cool. Get him. Who's that guy? I don't know who that is. But get him. 1 bark for yes, 2 barks for no. Barf! He moved. Fuck yes, bizarre streams. But yeah, think about that. I like to think about habits a lot. Like, think about habits. Folks, hear me out. So, okay, so what do you do in the morning? Okay, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you drink your covfefe, you know, you do all that crap. Okay, but why do you do it? Think about the why. Like this is my message. If I can impart any wisdom today, this is my wisdom. Think about the why whenever you do something. When you open your car door, if you can drive and you have a car, right? Why do you open it in a certain way? Do you use like 3 fingers under the handle? Do you use 2 fingers under the handle? Do you put your whole hand under the handle? How do you, think about that. When you open your door, right? How do you grab onto, do you grab it like this, the doorknob? Do you grab it like this? Think about all these minor things that you do. Think about it. It's incredible. And when you think about these things, you become a fucking idiot like me. Oh, shit. God, I am dumb as fuck. Oh, my God. Anyway, wow. I am dumb. I am saying nothing of value. But I'm saying it nonetheless, and it's fun. A stoned demon would be cool. I wish demons were real, man. Our life is basically one long habit and we're addicted to the ritual. That's what I like. I try to vary my experience as much as possible. I love quitting coffee for extended periods of time just to exist, just to live without having any coffee in my system for an extended period of time. That kind of stuff. You may be dumb, but at least you're honest. I try my best. Far-right grifter who's known for releasing revenge prawn? Yucky. Yucky, yucky. What instrument would I try? I would like to learn the bass. If I were to learn an instrument, I would learn the bass. Am I a demon? From hell, no less? Don't have expectations and preconceptions and you'll be fine? Okay. There's a stone imp coming up in the new Doom 5 DLC. Want to see the picture? No, I don't. Let it be a surprise. Legit, they say coffee can make you live longer. I again, like I said, I plan on living to the ripe old age of 200. That's my goal. I have severe rheumatoid arthritis in my hands. I can't stop. I have to stop and think before I pick up anything. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, obviously, but it's awesome that you have that kind of mental, that you do that. Because I mean, for me, that came out poorly. Please forgive me. For me, like, you know, once I started trying to become like very self-aware to the point where it's like kind of problematic, but you know, whatever. I found that my life is just so much more happier. I don't know. It's interesting. What if I did a cooking with the bitch today? What if? That's crazy. You are a habit of mine. Really? That's amazing. Plus, the more coffee you drink, the longer you can stay up, the more chances you get to fuck. I mean, if I'm staying up all night, the more, the more chances you get. What does that mean? Like, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Let's analyze this. Let's put this in the chamber. Okay. So, the more coffee you drink, the longer you can stay up. All right. Caffeine basically makes you stay up longer. The more chances you get to fuck. What does that mean, chances? Like, what are you like going? Are you like driving from like bar to bar, like just going in like for 40 minutes, drinking like a fucking cranberry, whatever, and you're just seeing like, is there anyone I can fuck? Nope. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Like, what is the chances there? Chances in that constructed sentence is what? Like, what? I want to live long enough to become a cyborg. That's the goal, buddy. Fuck yeah. The more chances you get to fuck. Oh. That's so funny. Why is that so funny? Oh, God. The more chances you get, what the fuck? What does that mean? The more chances you get. That's amazing. Oh, fuck me. Lord have mercy. I need to drink some more coffee. Fuck. I can't quit coffee. It's really hard as hell. It's hard, but you just gotta do it. That's the thing. Like, you just do it. And then you document the experience. That's what I do. Like, when I quit coffee a couple of weeks ago, I talked about it on stream every single day. And so, like, that's what I like doing. Just document the fucking experience. Write it down. Like, again, think about this. For millions and millions of years, right? Look at cave paintings. Look at that shit. Okay, they didn't have words. Words? What? So they drew what they saw around them. They just drew that shit. They picked up a pencil or whatever fucking equivalent they had. And they just fucking scribbled that shit down. And then we look at that like 500,000 years later and we go like, damn, bitch, that was a good drawing. Good job. You know what I mean? So before words were invented, it was so hard to document things. Supplement with caffeinated tea helps a bit. Why would you quit coffee and then have caffeinated tea? What? You quit caffeine. You don't quit coffee. Why would you? Coffee is the best form of caffeine. Fuck that tea ass shit. I don't want that tea. Fuck that tea. What am I, British? Fuck that shit. Okay, I'm not having any tea here. If you're quitting coffee, you're quitting caffeine. You're not, I'm going to quit coffee and drink Mountain Dew. It's like, what? You're not, what? What's the fucking point? Just drink the fucking coffee. But anyway, we've got the ability to write things down. Think about that. Like, look at this. I've got a whole ass, like, journal of my fucking dreams. Like, oh, look at this. I write down my dreams. Look at this. Right? I'm going to turn this into a book someday. Now, imagine, right, 700,000 years from now. Imagine, right, like, someone's digging through a cave of fucking cringe, and they find this book. And then they just, like, they get to read what my fucking dumb fuck ass was, like, dreaming about. Wouldn't that be incredible? Now, like, that's what, I write down everything. I don't know, maybe it's a bad habit, maybe it's a good habit. I don't know! because it's physically addictive. Yeah, just get over it. At least that's what I do. I don't. Maybe it's my youngness, speaking. But it's physically addictive. But I just get over it. Like the same thing with sugar. When I quit sugar, it was like, damn, bitch, this sucks. I could wean myself off, or I could just get over it. And then I got over it. When I quit caffeine for like a week or 2 weeks, and I just get over it. It's like, all right, this sucks. You have 2 days, and it's like, okay, fuck. And then after that, you start to feel pretty decent. I'm sure tea has benefits, but counterpoint, I'm not British. I'm sorry. Coffee is for Americans, tea is for us Brita? Like the filter? Red Bull. No, don't do it. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. I will be back with the Sunday Runday. Andrea with the just use your willpower. I mean, just do it. Think about it. Like, just fucking do it. It's not that hard. I used to have a bad habit with smoking. Not cigarettes, but, weed. And then I just stopped. Like, I got to the point where it was, like, really, like, I would spend all my money on marijuana. I would smoke it, which is, like, very damaging to your lungs. And I would do that for, like, every single day, all day. And it constantly, like, my throat hurt. And I was like, I'm just going to stop. And then I did. I switched to vaping. And only every couple days now. Branding alert. Who's branding? Branding with biting? Tea is much better. Go fuck yourself. No, thank you. And remember that old saying today. The more coffee you drink, the longer you can stay up, the more chances you get to... I mean, there you go. Pussy is more addictive than any drug? I disagree. Bob Carmatti, are you on the MR chats? Yeah, he is. It's incredible. I don't feel guilty about coffee, but it's good to take a break every once in a while. I love peppermint tea. Fuck it. I hate peppermint, honestly. It just triggers me. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. I'm really trying to end this stream because I have to pee again. Can you believe it? Is that possible? Is it like, this bitch, that's me, I'm the bitch. This bitch has got to pee again? What? Like, that's incredible. But I do, so that's kind of a thing I'm dealing with. Do I own guns? I'm British, so we can't own them? No, but I'm considering owning guns in the future. There's a lot of considerations. This year, I plan on either getting a gun or not getting a gun based on what my decision is. But I'm leaning toward buying guns. Maybe 2. I don't know. My problem is, like, I have a history with wanting to kill myself. Though I haven't wanted to kill myself for several years now at this point. But I do have a history with suicide attempts. So it's something I got to deal with. You mean you're a biological being and you have natural bodily functions, but you're not real. We're not real. We're just the culmination of everything in our body. It's incredible. Coffee will make you pee more. Yeah. $1 per toe. Oh, JL, $10. Thank you. Woo! But yeah, so there you go. Chair before gun. Honestly, the gun's probably cheaper than the chair. I live in a state that's really epic with guns. Don't get a gun, they're dangerous. It's simple. Well, the world's dangerous, you know? What are you gonna do? But yeah, so again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate, just anyone listening to me fucking gargle on about nonsense. I mean, this is what I love doing. I love just making people think. Like, if you're gonna think about this stream for the rest of the day or maybe for a couple days, right? That's the goal. I want to have an imprint on y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I want to make y'all think about life, specifically improving your life. Because my life has been improved just considerably, like exponentially. My life has just gotten better and better and better with every fucking day that's ever fucking happened over the last fucking, year. My life is, most people, oh, the pandemic, my life is way worse. Yeah, sure, I haven't had sex in years, right? But I feel great on a personal level, right? I use this time to stop, oh, I'm so sad, look at me, I'm depressed. I just stopped being depressed. Every single day that goes by, I just feel better. And I want to, imprint that. I want to, help other people with that, you know? And, hey, the pandemic might be over soon, so, boom. But, think about this. A majority, probably, I would even say maybe 90% of people that have had to deal with this pandemic have dealt with it poorly. Right? Think about that. Right? So it's not over yet. You got a couple, maybe a year left before things are really, back to normal, right? But think about that. Right? So it's most people spent this time suffering, depressed, eating worse, doing a lot more drugs than alcohol. Most people's lives have been considerably worsened. If you've got any capacity of self-improvement, hit it up. I lost 70 pounds, right? I read a lot of books. I, learned a lot. I just fucking started doing a fucking podcast. It's my life is generally a lot better. And I think that everyone should be using this time in any capacity. Your life can be hard, but the little time you have, you should be focusing on yourself. You know what I mean? Unless you've got kids. If you got kids, your life's already over anyway, so let's be honest. But, I'm just kidding. Get it? I'm just kidding. Oh, I wish I had the laugh track. Wait. Get it? I'm just kidding. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I gotta pee, so I'll so I gotta pee. I will see you at some other point in time. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit. Y'all have a good day, and I'll be streaming later. If you choose to come in, I'll love to see that. If you don't come in, all right, whatever. And you should, though. You should. I've got a good stream planned for today. I don't know what it's going to be yet, video game content-wise, but it's going to be good. At least for me. I don't know. Maybe it will be boring to watch, but if you are interested in me as a person and as a character that develops, maybe you'll watch the stream. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta pee. I gotta get out of here. I'm leaving. In fact, I'm never coming back. It's over. It's over. This is the series finale. It's over. It's over. It's done. Turning it off.
In person, in my office, in Philadelphia.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Honestly, Sam, if I could just get this sentence out. We could talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
Unbelievable. The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right? The world is actually a small piece of the universe. The world is actually a small piece of the universe. Actually a small piece of the universe, right? Piece of the universe, right? The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right? Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Comes in your grandmother. It's in your grandmother. Your grandmother. Your mother. Your brother. Your cousins. Comes in your grandmother. Comes in your grandmother. Your cousins. Comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. So crazy. So crazy.
Back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap. So I walked out with the bang them on the curb, get them rusty, bang them on the curb, get them rusty.
And where it should have stopped is at the deal stand when they thought about it.